is internal jugular. What's 39? Thyrohyoid. It's a deep muscle. Thyrohyoid. Can you see that okay?
Mm-hmm.
What are those nerves? What are those arteries?
I cannot see that.
Can you see that? Yeah, actually, yeah, these, barely, you can barely see it. The vertebral artery is coming down here. What's this one in the middle again?
Anterior spinal.
Anterior spinal. So, then we got the basilar. Here's the anterior cerebral. Okay, here's the anterior inferior cerebellar, superior cerebellar, posterior cerebral. What's that little yellow thing right there?
Isn't it the ocular motor?
Oculomotor nerve, right? Oculomotor nerve. So posterior cerebral. This little piece is the posterior communicating. Then we have the middle cerebral. Then the anterior cerebral starts here and goes all the way up. Anterior cerebral, then anterior communicating.
Okay.
I think that's in that. All right, so on this picture here, that model, we have the common carotid artery, 50. 49 is the vagus nerve. Okay, that's in. You'll see that in the cadavers running down through the neck. Then here it splits. So this is going to be the internal carotid artery. Here's the external carotid with all its branches. Here, facial artery. A branch off of the external carotid, facial artery. '52, that maxillary artery. 53, the buccal as it drops down. So maxillary and buccal. All right, 68, what's that big bump on the back of the humerus?
Greater
Oh, no, I'm sorry, lateral humerus.
Greater tubercle.
Proximal lateral humerus. Right, a greater tubercle. Then, just looking at this part here, we know that the medial epicondyle sticks out a little more. Right, so this is the medial epicondyle, which means that's the lateral epicondyle. So if that's the lateral epicondyle, this is the lateral part of the distal humerus.
Capitulum?
And what part is that? That matches up with the, well, first of all, what bone matches up laterally?
Head of the radius.
Head of the radius. So that's, head of radius comes up here, so what is this called?
Capitulum.
Capitulum. And this would be the trochlea where the
Coracoid.
ulna connects.
So 34A is the,
Or coronoid
34,
process.
34 or 54?
sorry, 54.
54A is the trochlea.
It's the
of the humerus.
the coronoid process, right? Not coracoid of the ulna.
On the, yes, on the
On the
ulna,
bottom?
coronoid
Okay.
process. Yep, I'll get that in a minute. Okay, these are the different areas of the spine. But what in particular would be 71B? See, this wasn't on the last.
Vertebral prominence.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Spinous process. C7, right? But vertebral prominence.
Oh.
Okay. Then down here would be the lumbar spine, cervical spine, thoracic spine. Here are the intervertebral discs. How about these things?
Spinous processes.
Spinous processes. If you just go up just a little bit, see 71A.
Ooh, transverse processes.
Transverse processes. Good. Okay, we did that blue ring, but what's this bump?
Head of.
Lesser tubercle. Is that anterior or posterior on the humerus? It'll be anterior humerus. That's how you know which humerus you got. Okay.
Okay.
And then distally, there's that lateral epicondyle. Now we have the ulna on the left, radius on the right. 61 is that coronoid process of the ulna, coronoid. 66 is the head of the radius, like the head of the boat, captain of the boat, capitulum. Right? Okay, so 67, radial
Yeah.
tuberosity. Okay. Incidentally, does anybody know what muscle attaches there?
No.
Right.
What's
I can't give out extra credit questions. There are no extra credit questions that I can give out.
I'm not gonna
61A.
post this anywhere.
I don't know why you would say that. Then we have
Is it
olecranon.
olecranon? Okay.
60 is the ulna.
Olecranon. Olecranon.
cervical bones. Okay, we have the scaphoid,
Scaphoid, lunate.
lunate, pisiform.
Pisiform.
Underneath the pisiform is the triquetrum.
Okay.
63, the bigger one is the capitate. Just medial to that is the hamate with the hook.
So that's 64 is the
64 is the hamate, 63 is the
capitate.
capitate.
And then it's trapezoid and trapezium after that, right?
Then what?
Trapezoid and then trapezium.
Going the other way,
Yeah.
going laterally. Yep. Here's the scapula, this is the last one actually. So what would 73 be? I think it's the last one.
Spine of the scapula? No, acromion.
Acromion.
Process.
Acromion process. What bone connects with the acromion process?
Clavicle.
Articulates, I should say.
Clavicle.
Clavicle. So there's a ligament that goes from that to the clavicle.
Acromioclavicular.
Acromioclavicular ligament, AC ligament. What's 72?
I don't know, something weird.
Well, coronoid was the ulna, so what's on the
Coracoid?
scapula? Coracoid, right? So coracoid process. How about
Oh,
this
never mind.
space right in here?
Glenoid fossa.
Glenoid fossa, where the head of humerus connects. Good. That's it. Questions?